Hey Sunshines, welcome back to my channel. My name is Liza Jayne, and some of you may also know me as Liza Locks. Okay, so I am not putting extensions back in my hair, or am I? I just wanted to show you how you can fix some locks that maybe aren't where you want them to be. I have a couple locks that are super short. I would like them to be a little more even. These were obviously maybe bangs before I locked my hair. And in the last couple weeks of having it short, I swear to God, they have shrunk even more. It might be my imagination, but I'm not okay with it. And so I decided that I just want to add a little length to these front pieces so they go with the rest of my locks a little more. So it's more of a dread bob instead of having dreads that kind of are half bangs and kind of don't know what to do with themselves. It's making styling just a little more challenging because I can't really put them back all the way. This is something you could do if you've had breakage to your dreadlocks. Some people get breakage when they have older locks and they're brittle. So you can add these, or if you just want to correct some areas that just need a little bit of length. I will not have extensions all over my hair. It's just a few. I have a few blonde that I thought, why not? I'm going to go ahead and fix those so that they're not absolutely driving me nuts. So I figured if I'm doing this, I should probably film it. You guys like to see what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I have to show off my TV tray dread maker work table. Basically, I had a TV tray and asked my stepdad if he could make something so I could hold hair in it and create extensions from the comfort of my bed, of a chair, anywhere that I needed to be. Listen, all you're gonna need is a pair of scissors, a comb. This comb has seen better days, and a needle. I will link these below so that you know where to find them. These are super cheap. They're like, I don't know, 4 of them for under $5. Okay, I am going to go ahead and get started, and yeah, come along. I'm just going to unknot this just a little so I have a little more hair to work with, and then I'm going to line them up. Basically what you're doing is you're taking the locked part just to the free hair of this one, and then you're taking the locked part to the hair of the free one on this one. Now for more detail, I do have a video called Making Dreadlock Extensions. You're gonna see more detail there, so I will put that link above. All I'm doing is marrying the extension to the lock. So basically pulling through the free hairs to each other so that they're married, they're together for always and forever. This is my preferred method if I'm doing it on my head or somebody else's that would be in front of me, and that is just to start the lock and then finish it once it's on your actual head. I'm just putting in a few quick stitches. I'm gonna go ahead and brush out a few extra loose hairs so that it's gonna hold tight. This is a really small lock. So again, lining that up so that your free hairs go right against the other lock. And you're gonna do the same thing. You're just gonna pull through those hairs so that they're marrying each other, so that you could walk away from this in the middle of locking it and they're not going anywhere. They're gonna stay right where they're at because you've put those hairs through each other. And that's all I'm doing, is simply pulling hairs through every which way. It really has no rhyme or reason. You just want them to hold each other. I feel like this is a good way to add extensions just because you can really get the sizing right for each lock. I'm going to put just a couple stitches in here. And now I'm going to go ahead and start attaching the extension to my actual lock. Remember, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull out. Is how I say it in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull out. And you'll notice that I'm just gently circling that lock so that I'm going all around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't tease me too bad on my fingers. They'll try to look fancier than I really am. I always try, if I know I'm going to add extensions, I try to do it before a shower, because I feel like once you wash them is when they finally feel like your own and they just feel good and more natural. At first, when you get extensions, they can feel kind of, I don't know, just like fake hair. They can feel just not like your own. And that's why I never really will buy into the whole don't wash your locks for a certain amount of time. Wash them when you feel like it. For me, I feel like it right away. I need to wash them. I need them to feel like mine. I need them to smell like mine. I highly encourage washing them right away. It's just me. Follow what your loctician says, but my opinion is definitely wash when you want. So I'm just getting in there, making sure that all those little loose hairs are connecting so that this extension is not going anywhere. I will not have extensions that fall out. I remember at the beginning though, I mean I did. I know what people are talking about when they say they would slip out. When I first started learning the crochet method, they definitely would slip out. So I understand that. It's mostly just taking your time and getting all those stitches in, and it's not a race. I know there's a lot of people out there that do extensions a lot faster than me, and I think that's practice and time and also skill level. Like, I think sometimes people just have it in them to be amazing like that. I remind myself it isn't a race. It is about making a beautiful dreadlock that I love. And then all you're doing is simply going down and making your dreadlock as you go. I like this way. I really do feel like the size becomes really accurate, and yeah, it's just a different way of doing things. So it's always nice to change things up. I think that if you were to do them on somebody else, this is a great way to do it, because you can start their extensions before they, you know, say come to your house, get them put in, and then you can really match up the size really well and just kind of go as you go along. This one again will be way too long, so we'll have to trim the bottoms. Okay, so I want to go ahead and stop there. So I'm just going to kind of give it a nice little tighten knot right at the bottom here, which is basically all we've been doing. You're just knotting it really well at the bottom, giving it an end. I'm going to go ahead. I just try to spread it out when I have my harsh scissors so that I'm kind of going every which way. I'm usually a lot more careful with my hair because you can save this to mend things if you need to. I have hair all over my black pants. When am I going to learn not to wear black pants? So, I kind of rub my fingers up and down. I could tell there was a few hairs at the very top that weren't snug as a bug in a rug, so I'm just going to go over those. I'm going to put some of my oils that I made on this. We are going to rub those ends really good so they look a little more natural till I get in the shower. Put that oil on there so it kind of softens it up. And as you can see, I have 2 so far, 1 left to go. Now these aren't going anywhere, so I can go ahead and do a little more twist and rip. So all I did was add these 3 little extensions, and suddenly I feel like my hair is a lot more versatile. It'll be great for styling and honestly for looks. I like the way it lays better. I can flip it better. I think in the long run, this is really gonna pay off. It's just going to give my bob just a little bit of more workability, and so I'm super excited about that. I think that it will add all the difference. I still have a lot of really little lengths, and that's okay. I feel like with these 3, it gave it just what I needed to move forward and do some more styling and feel comfortable with my flip that I love. You know, I love the flip, and they actually go where I put them. So super pumped about that. Do you guys like the flip as much as I do? If you liked this video, please subscribe to my channel. If you loved it, hit the bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I upload every Monday and Thursday. Also, come say hi to me on Instagram, Liza_locks. See you guys later. And once you know they're not going anywhere, ugh, occupational hazard. They're laying all over my room. Ay, ay, ay. So these are cheap needles, so sometimes that happens.